putting myself on CNN on the hot seat for hip hop culture and hip hop music.
Cloud Babies, Fat Joe out here went in the interview talking about he lied 95% in these raps.
Hey man, yeah, say it. Can we get it out in the open?
I've been rapping professionally for 30 years. I've lied in almost 95% of my songs. I'm being honest. Lied.
Really?
Let's talk
I did
about
not know that.
No, because the general public, they don't know.
And I had to say 95% of what I say is a lie so that they could understand.
He was gonna chase Jay-Z around a club, trying to smack him with a bottle. You think Big Pun chase skinny Jay-Z around the... Come on, son.
Very slowly.
Some of those stories, all Fat Joe's cool, funny stories, I don't believe. He's been a liar.
See, that's what I'm worried about.
He's a thief.
See, like
he's been a tax invasion.
Yeah, okay.
Let's be real. Come on, Joseph.
He's trying to blame his accountant.
If you know, you know.
Trying to blame his accountant.
He's trying to blame his accountant.
You trying to plead the fifth?
You forgot to tell Gil about that, Cloud Babies.
Oh, no, dude. Oh,
if you know, you know. That's why I was trying to interview Cuban. You know what I mean?
Now, we'll say this. We're not hating on Fat Joe because the reality is, if you're an artist, unless you're an artist that's just wearing, oh, you know what, I say everything from the sleeve and it's real, it's right, I'm the realist, you know.
That's the new age artist. That's the new one.
Yeah,
that's
like,
the new one.
That's what you're claiming,
yeah.
Then you have to be on your, you have to back it up. But Fat Joe has been an artist where he's storytelling from the beginning. And
son, lean back, son. He's leaning back. We're not shooting, son. Like, come on now.
How far do you lean back, though?
Yeah, that's true.
That's dangerous.
Come on. You might fucking run and slip, you know?
But, you know what I mean? Every artist, you know, comes and writes it from a perspective, right? Most. So you can't, you know, don't sit and think that everything they say is factual.
Of course not. So you could tell by the stories, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you said, he write a song talking about lean back. He can't lean back. He could roll back. He should say roll back, roll back. You know what I mean? Not a shot at him because he's fat. I'm just saying, son. Hey, this nigga went to jail for tax invasion. You know, he got caught over $1 million. So he was not trying to pay Uncle Sam. I'm a civilian. I have to pay, son.
Yeah.
You feel me? We all have to pay.
I just, you know, for me, yeah, you're right. You know, you have to, you got to pay Uncle Sam. Don't make that mistake. That's
and then you're trying to blame it on some the poor accountant, son.
No.
He's not making over 100 grand.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that.
He got family.
Take away his license. Can't work with money.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
You feel me? So all that spark because of Young Thug's court is happening now.
Well, this is a good topic of conversation.
And then the judge is losing the lyrics, the hip hop lyrics, the song lyrics against that.
It's a Key and Peele skit. This has been going on with so many different rappers that have been held accountable for their artistic lyrics in courtrooms, which is a very slippery slope. Because what's the definition? There's a fine line between art, right? We talk about it all the time. That's something that's like a recurring theme on this show when we say like art is art.
Yeah,
you say
imitate life.
Yeah. And look, it doesn't matter though. It's like if you're expressing yourself, it's not a reality. It doesn't have to be what you say in a song. Doesn't have to be the reality. It could be a movie. You know what I mean? Like you could be spitting a movie.
I mean, it can be reality. Art is art at the end of the day. But if you have provable facts that if you say that you killed my brother and then in the song you describe the murder scene, homie, it's more than art now. It's evidence.
Oh yeah. See, this is where this is where you cross the line though. And this is where like now, like you said, I think you're on the point where the modern artists, they're leaning that way where they feel like they have to have a real story behind their lyrics in order to feel justified and accepted by the people.
That's
you know what I mean? So, but back in the day, it wasn't like that because it was all curated and you were fed like the narrative. You know what I mean? Like you were fed a narrative about your artist, and you still are in certain aspects, but they're not the ones that are popping. Sexy Red and the ones that are independent in a way are the ones that are popping. So it's just funny to me for Fat Joe to come out now.
It's a niche when it comes to art of storytelling in hip hop. There's a certain you know what I mean, people that specifically go and buy a Nas album. If you buy a Nas album, you go buy a Sexy Red album, that's a two complete audience. They're not gonna listen to, you think people's listening to what Sexy Red is saying, besides like, you know what I mean, my booty hole is brown
listening.
and stuff
Girls
like
are listening,
that.
dude, girls are listening to this track.
But we're not talking about shooting somebody, covering the murder, sending somebody
evidence.
to get killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like criminal evidence.
Come on, son.
Like, you know, things that can be admissible in court. That's the stuff you want to avoid in your lyrics, goddammit. Especially if it's real. See, the thing is, when we talk about storytelling, though, I will say, hip hop's also about embellishment, like making things grander than even what they may have been.
Facts.
Right? Because that's how hip hop. That's hip hop.
like a movie.
Stunting.
Yeah.
You stunning?
Yeah, man.
That's what hip hop is in a way, right? So like that has also played a role in nowadays modern artists are trying to like we'll do it on purpose, stunt. You know,
Just to prove that they're real gangsters and stuff like that. And it's kind of our fault too, as far as the community and stuff like that, as far as the audience, because like we believe DMX, bro.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah,
we believe Pac because of the beef with Big.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Now to try to replicate that in a year where most of the kids now is playing video games and they very emotional. If you make one joke of their shoes, like back then we used to have mama jokes. We can't have mama jokes no more. Too many kids are dying, son.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You crazy?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I understand what Joe is trying to say. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's art. You know what I mean? You're just making up stuff in the stories and stuff like that. But like, come on, bro. Like,
I know. It's dangerous.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It makes sense.
There's evidence and there's art.
Yep.
Both of them could still be art.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And it's funny because like Fat Joe was trying to defend himself. You know, I help out the community. I'm a man of the people. I'm like, yeah, that's dope. But
he's a liar, son. This nigga said he made song with Big, son. Son, this nigga said he had a close to an album with Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. My nigga.
Dang.
Let's be serious.
Don't be messing
Joseph.
with
All right.